tuned into the Impact Channel. I am Benny Foster. And straight out the gate tonight, man. As a matter of fact, this ain't that. As a matter of fact, this is not that. You know, did a lot of soul searching, did a lot of praying, been doing a lot of fasting and interceding and talking with God and asking God, how can I better do this and how can I better do that? And sometimes I would not get an answer. How can I deal with this situation better? How can I deal with this opportunity better? How can I deal with this door closing better? How can I deal with this opportunity over here? Should I take this opportunity? There's been a lot of praying and fasting over the last couple of years, especially since I came back to Jackson, Mississippi. And since I am embarking upon a lot of community advocacy and communicating with people, you know, I've had people who try to uh, mistake what I'm doing and how I'm doing it for something other than what I'm doing. As a matter of fact, this ain't that, and it's at the point to where I even kind of shrunk down and shrunk back and didn't want to offend nobody and didn't want to make nobody upset and didn't want to have nobody feeling no type of way. And as a matter of fact, this ain't that. I am at a point to where I'm realizing that there's a gift and there's a calling that has always been on my life. I am a fixer. I'm a doer. I'm an architect. I am a builder. I help people build their life. I serve, protect, and advocate for those who cannot serve, protect, and advocate for themselves. I am a bridge. I'm not the plane. I'm not the train. I'm not the boat. I'm not the helicopter. I am a bridge, and I help people in the areas that they need help, and I help strengthen and inspire and motivate and encourage and instill values in them. And for too long, I have allowed people to take what I'm doing and then turn around and say, well, he doing this and he really doing that and what he doing here and why he with them and why he over there and why he say this and why he say that. And for too long, I find myself shrinking to make myself fit into other people's world when I know that I've been given an assignment to help break people free, to help bring liberty to captives, to help build up communities and cities and organizations. And as a matter of fact, this ain't that. I'm talking about how we as individuals may have a gift and a talent in us. And because we are growing into that thing around people who think they know us and think they remember us and how we used to do this and how we used to do that. And because we're not in their clique and because we're not in their circle and because we're not a part of the payroller, and because we're not a part of the pay to play system, people will try to make and shape you and develop you into someone and something that you're not. And as a matter of fact, this is not that. And I'm at the point to where I realize that, hey, the reason I'm being led to do these YouTubes is to find people just like you, people who are sick and tired of being tired and sick. For the last 24 hours, God has been speaking to me about the blueprint, the blueprint, the blueprint, the blueprint, the blueprint. I've heard it. If I've heard it 20 times, the blueprint, the word blue, the print, the model, the system. Great success is not a secret, it's a system. And because we get frustrated with the people, places, and things that the systems produce for those that have the systems in place, we want to discount the system. But yet the blueprint is what we all need. In order to build a house, you need a blueprint. In order to put this desk together that my phone and my laptop and all these other items are on, that there's instructions. It's called a blueprint. And blueprints and instructions are given to those and given for the purpose of if you have never put something together before. If you never seen this item before, if you never seen this object before, that's what a blueprint is designed for. Read the blueprints. Read the blueprints. And we are in such a microwave world. Even when I jump on live, sometimes people jump on here and jump on that. I am blessed enough to have you guys visiting and jumping in. But unless you subscribe, you're not gonna get what I'm giving. You're not gonna be able to pick up what I'm putting down. I am here to impact your life. That's why it's called the Impact Channel. I am here to help you get through the rough patches because when you desire change, there's no change without conflict and no conflict that does not bring change. And what I've come to do is help you change. I come to help you be everything and anything that you ever would have prayed and believed that you can be. But you got to disconnect from the old things, disconnect from the old people, disconnect from the old situations. You got to stop dogging yourself. You got to stop making yourself small to fit into other people's world. You are more than a conqueror. You are a warrior. You are an ambassador of the kingdom of God. Yet you're walking around lowly, talking about you're not worthy and you're not worthy for this and you're not worthy for that, this, that, and the third. Contraire, mon frere, you are a champion. You are a warrior. You are worthy of everything that you can set your mind to and set your chief aim. Your chief aim is the mark, pressing toward the mark. When the Bible describes the mark, it says press toward the mark of the prize of the high calling of God, high calling of God, which is in Christ Jesus. So when you come to this impact channel, and though a million people got YouTube channels, this is not that. As a matter of fact, this is not that. Even though you may hear that I do youth programs and youth speaking, as a matter of fact, this ain't that. Even though you know that I'm a business consultant and I know how to show people how to create their businesses, their nonprofit, their 501c3, and help them maximize their profit. As a matter of fact, this is not that. Even though you know that I do reentry programs, even though you know that I do mentorship programs that are highly effective, and that I'm passionate and purposeful about this. As a matter of fact, this is not that. See, I have been given a certain gift and a talent that help others discover their gift and talent. So it's not for a whole bunch of people to flock to me and follow me and be coming to meet me and be around me all the time. It is for you to get certain things like what I got. When I hear people say certain things, it stick with me. When I heard change the way you look at things so the things you look at will change, it stuck with me. When I heard that that he who angers you controls you, I got control of my anger. See, 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 some of y'all waiting on money to change your life. Some of you waiting on somebody to come and swoop in and rescue you. And some of you are waiting for someone to give you the whole game and just hand it to you. And some of you are waiting on the sky to crack open. And some of you, so many of you are waiting on some type of miracle. And I'm here to tell you that you are the miracle. I'm here to tell you that you cannot continue to get lost in the sauce. You are the sauce. And I'm here to let you know, as a matter of fact, this is not that. I am not like anyone else that you ever seen. Every one of us have our own fingerprint, our own retina scan, our own DNA, our own voice print. Each and every one of us have our own regulated heartbeat, heart pattern. Each and every one of us is very unique, but yet we find ourselves trying to dress like them, walk like them, talk like them. And as a matter of fact, this is not that. This YouTube channel will be like not any other channel. I will begin to show you the blueprints. I will begin to show you the instructions. I will begin to show you the directions on how you will bring change to your life. And there's no change without conflict, and no conflict that doesn't bring change. But you got to be ready to push through the change. Lisa Foster says there's no transformation without a transaction. I just spoke on this Resurrection Sunday, and I said that there's a cost to resurrection. And I'm talking to those now that need to be restored, those that need to be lifted up, those that need to be brought into a better place. I am here to impact your life, but yet you got to do the work. You have to do the work. It's not going to be given to you. It's not going to be handed to you on a silver platter. It's not. It's not. And if you keep trying to be like them, you can never discover that you're him. If you keep trying to be like her, you will never figure out that you are your own very peculiar, beautiful, 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 spectacular person. The only way it's going to change is if you change. When no one is looking, when no one is watching, you got to put that grunt work in. And so the blueprint for tonight is, as a matter of fact, this is not that. When God give you an idea, he may give you an idea to bake cookies. And somebody gonna say, oh, it's like Famous Amos. They may say, oh, these are good. Mm. Kind of like Famous Amos. And you say, yeah, they're good. I know they're good. I made them. I made them. But as a matter of fact, this is not that. And when somebody tell you, well, I'm going to start a mobile car wash. And they say, oh, like old boy, they used to go around, do them cars. You say, well, I'm going to go around and do cars. But as a matter of fact, this is not that. See, until you bake it, they won't taste it. Until you sing it, they won't hear it. Until you write it, they won't read it. And it's not going to be like anybody else's. But you'll never know till you get started. So I made myself a promise, and I'm going to keep it. Going forward, every day you will hear from me on this YouTube. Make sure that you subscribe. Make sure you turn on the notifications and join me as I continue to share the blueprint with you on the Impact Channel. And when they start trying to tell you what you're not, tell them, as a matter of fact, this is not that. Peace.